Hello everyone! Notice that Sean's not here. It's because that this is a one-man deal. It's my personal rant on a certain movie. It means I get sitting in here. Okay, so I'm coming here to you as a fan of the sci-fi era, pretty much. You know, when Star Wars came out and made a huge fuss and deal about, you know, sci-fi, but before that, it was even 2001, and it really shaped, you know, the sci-fi genre. And then after Star Wars, there was the next big thing. There was Alien. Now, Alien is probably one of my favorite sci-fis ever, coming from Ridley Scott, who also did Black Hawk Down, Blade Runner, and Prometheus. But he also did like stuff like Matchstick Men, so stuff that wasn't, you know, like out of the ordinary. But I mean, that was good. And then something unheard of happened. A sequel came from the loins of James Cameron, who brought you stuff like Titanic, Avatar, Aliens. Yes, kind of an unoriginal title, but you know, it kicked fucking ass. Why do I say that? It's because it stuck to its elements. Alien was kind of like a survival horror, if you think. It just happened to be set in space. Aliens was a flat-out, adrenaline-pumping action movie, and I loved it. I watched this when I was like 14, 13 or something. Didn't know any better. I thought it was the goddamn bomb, okay? I thought this movie probably was probably one of the best movies I'd ever seen in my life. And then something happened. Something very dark, very greed-lustfully. Is that a word? Is that a word? Yeah, I felt it. Apparently it's not a word. Fuck it. But I hate it. It's fucking Alien 3. Now I hate this fucking movie. I hate it to my bones. This fucking movie. And in my opinion, is the worst out of all 4 movies. Which was... fourth one, Alien Resurrection. Sure, it wasn't good. But I wrapped it up. Did a shitty job of it. But I wrapped it up. And there hasn't been a single Alien singular movie since. We will never talk about it again. But this time we're talking about Alien 3, or apparently Alien Cubed, as it apparently is on the goddamn box. Why? You know, I'm not really a nitpicker, but when shit like this comes up, cubed, they knew that this was a mathematical term. Did they just like, oh, it's the 3rd installment of the Alien movie, let's just slap a tiny 3 on it. You can't do that. You can't do that. This movie was pretty much bred from the greed of 20th Century Fox and all of its producers. They were like, ah, fucking aliens, fucking Alien and Aliens were fucking great. What do we do? We make another sequel from the other sequel. As I said before, Aliens was a kick-ass action movie. Alien was a survival horror movie. Alien 3 is none of these things. They kind of make it out to be like a survival horror thing with the goddamn total plot. You know, how it's like, oh, there's only one alien this time. Okay, I don't mind that. But here are a few problems that I, you know, picked up when I was watching this shit. 1. It started with the fucking Sulaco being invaded by a facehugger on goddamn Hicks. Now, sure, it was a kind of a weak storyline, but this made my blood boil. Because in Aliens, Ripley, okay, played by Sigourney Weaver, is awesome, okay? She overcomes her fear, and then she becomes a badass, okay? Hicks was already a badass, and then he was the only one with the brains to actually pull off stuff. And then there was Newt, the innocent but also effective team player in the 3. The 3. One died, and then the other drowned. By the the way, what the fuck was up with that drowning scene? Oh yeah, we just put a child like drown scene in it because, you know, mature content. We don't want unmature kids coming to see this. And it's like, okay, I know that the almighty powerful David Fincher directed this movie. And let me just say this, he fucking hated this movie as well. He thought it was the shittest movie he's probably created. In fact, he actually said he doesn't want to even make contact with anything else relating to Alien 3. Now, I know what you're thinking, alright? It's like, oh, Alien, they're science fiction movies, alright? Like, what are you expecting? You expecting the goddamn, like, Ben-Hur of science fiction? I was like, no, I don't. But as a film altogether, and as a franchise altogether, it made me hate. Why, you ask? Well, one thing's for sure. Okay, I pretty much dabbled in the background before Alien 3, but this is why I hate Alien 3. There's no motivation. There's stuff happens at random, and stuff happens that didn't happen before. It totally is illogical to the lore of Alien. What are you talking about? You might say, alright, okay. They actually wanted, alright, to have it kind of like the first Alien, like its origins. Yeah, cool, whatever. Why do it with a crudely done, computer-animated image of this alien, and why? Why do this to a franchise that people know and love to be probably one of the diversest science fictions of all time in cinema, okay? Why do that? You're massacring a fucking icon. Now, when I was researching this movie for this upcoming rant, I noticed that not just did things happen at random in the script, it's things that were happening during the script was being made. Now, they had employed, I don't know, like a bunch of people to do like, what was it, sets for, in Pinewood Studios where they shot it. They spent a whopping, like, I don't know, a ridiculous amount of money on these sets that they believed it was going to be set on a wooden planet, which it it was a wooden planet. I see nothing wrong with it there. Yeah, it was like, you know, like, I'm totally not sarcastic about this. It was so believable. So anyways, they were pretty much stuck on this wooden planet. And it was supposed to be kind of like a monastery, set in the Dark Ages, kind of like more like noirish type feel to kind of a black and white feel, a grittiness to an Alien movie, apart from all these science fiction-y type stuff. And honestly, I could have dug it, you know. I would have been like, yeah, you know, and like, it could have passed for good, you know, if they kept, I don't know, with an original script and had, like, just stayed with it. But they didn't. They just kept changing it. And through that, fucking, I don't know, who the fuck is in this movie? What, Tywin Lannister shit is in it? Fucking, some guy's in it. I don't know, fucking, that's the one guy I know. There's one black guy in it, and, I don't know, to its benefit, he's the last one to die. But I mean, why even make this movie in the beginning? Alright, so I mean, like, even the fucking tagline is shit. 3 times the terror. Look into my eyes, 20th Century Fox. You have failed me as a fan of this series. I want you to never touch this franchise again. And I want you to do it with a smile on your face, because you know that you won't fuck it up again. Okay, I'm sorry I went into a little bit of seriousness there, but seriously, Alien 3, what the fuck were they thinking? I hate everything about it, everyone who worked on it hated everything about it, and even if you look at behind the scenes, they admit that they fucking hate this movie. Worst movie ever made. 0 out of 10. Click like and subscribe.